Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. As you can see on the screen there, it said 17 degrees. It's a pretty cold day. What I'm working on here is a main sewer line coming in. The building sewer goes out to the street. Putting in a hanger there for the main stack. At the bottom there is a clean out. It's going to come up there to the top, and it's going to branch out to catch the rest of the house. What I'm working on here is the first floor toilet. It's a 4x3 closet 90. It's not considered an obstruction. Generally, you want to go from smaller pipe to bigger pipe as you drain, but in this case, it's not. And this here is the drain for the hand sink in the bathroom next to the toilet. And it's also considered the wet vent for the toilet. And here's the 3-inch stack going up to catch the toilet and hand sink on the second floor. And here we have the bottom side of that 3-inch stack. And it's going to drop into a 3-inch combination Y and 1/8 bend into the branch there with a end of line clean out. Here I'm adjusting the hangers to make sure I've got a 1/4 inch per foot slope. This is how we put the hangers together for the pipe. It's 3/8 all thread with some nuts and a couple of loop hangers. The Uniform Plumbing Code requires spacing on your hangers on plastic pipe to be every 4 feet minimum. And here we have the stack coming down from the second floor into the basement. It's a 2-inch PVC line, and it's carrying the drain water from the shower upstairs. And this right here is a 1-inch water main coming in. It's approximately 5 feet below finished grade outside for frost protection. I'm putting a hanger in here, and need to have hangers supporting the pipe, holding it. And sometimes drilling through this concrete can be a little tough, but I got it, and was able to get the line in. And here we are outside. Nice, balmy, sunny, 22-degree day. I'm fabbing up a shower valve. Got to make sure you clean your fittings and your pipe, and you have to ream it out. Make sure you don't have any burrs on it. Make it nice and clean. Clean up the fittings afterwards. And it's a little tough sometimes when it's breezy out. You got to heat the fittings for a little bit longer, but it held pressure when I did the pressure test, so it's all good there. And here I am, and I'm going to be running some 1/2-inch red and blue PEX. This is going to feed the hand sink in the bathroom upstairs. This is PEX B, which is crimp pipe. It's plastic, but it uses plastic fittings and stainless steel crimp rings. It can get a little tight up in these spots, but it worked out nicely. And here's the laundry box for the laundry room. This setup is 2 separate boxes. One is for the water valves and the other is for the drain line. And then here we move into me putting in the shower valve connections and the hand sink. What we have here is future connections under the floor. It's a hot and cold supply and drain for a standalone bathtub. The client doesn't know if they want a clawfoot tub or a flat bottom self-supporting tub. Once I get the exact dimensions of where everything has to be, then I can go through the floor with our connections. And here we have water lines that feed the downstairs bathroom. I'm going to bring them over here, hook them up on the ends, and go through and put my talons on, hold them in place. This single blue line that I'm hooking up here is that's the 1/2-inch supply line feeding the toilet for the first floor. And these two lines here that I'm hooking up are the supply lines for the kitchen sink. The reason I'm running them in the floor or the ceiling of the basement is because in Maine, code requires that you protect water lines from freezing. You can't have any water lines in an external wall unless you can protect those lines from freezing. So oftentimes you'll see water supplies going up through the floor instead of out of a wall, unless it's an interior wall. And here I'm hooking up the vents in the ceiling of the second floor. It's going to go out the roof 3-inch, but I can't go through the roof right now because there's snow on it, so I'm just going to cap it off for the pressure test.